Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that.
With Cal Schwiel.
What a specimen.
And Joel Nelson.
Whoa, this is an absolute monster.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Good morning, everyone. James Holst here with In-Depth Outdoors. And if you recall from last week, at the very end of that show, I was fishing with Dave Kuntz, and we told everybody that we were going to spend the rest of the week running around the upper Midwest looking for some good ice fishing bites, with our eventual destination being Leech Lake, where we're going to fish out of Trapper's Landing for the 2016 In-Depth Outdoors get-together. So that's where you find us today. It's going to be Dave Kuntz and I on Leech Lake, and we're going to be doing a little bit different kind of show today. Typically we're outside running around in those otter portables, but today we're going to be fishing out of a Glacier hardside house. And Leech Lake is a great lake for this type of approach because Leech Lake is notorious for having a very strong bite during low light periods, and that's the time of day when I'm going to want to be inside that Glacier ice house. So we start today's show. It's Dave Kuntz and I on Leech Lake, and we're spending some extra time making sure we find the perfect place to drop this Glacier ice house. We're definitely seeing more rock as we move this way, Dave. It's starting to kind of pick up quantity and less sand. Yeah, swing around here, take a look at this.
Oh yeah.
Rock as far as the eye can see, you know, fist size. It's not great big boulders, but it's thick. I'm not seeing the sand at all, and you can see the directional area of the camera is looking that way, and you can see the bottom just start to drop off. So I think this will be a pretty good spot to set up that wheelhouse.
The clarity on that is awesome.
It's not bad. So we'll bring the wheelhouse and we'll get the Trappers guys to bring the wheelhouse in, and we'll just basically park it right here. And we'll be able to fish all around it. We'll punch holes all around it, you know, in the mornings and the evenings before it gets dark. We'll be able to fish around the wheelhouse, but at night, this is where we're gonna plant our flag and see how it turns out.
I think we got a good spot here.
I agree.
That looks beautiful.
All right, let's get this thing up. Let's grab like the bucket holder off the Otter Monster box, and we'll just throw it here on the hole. We got a landmark.
Perfect.
You got to pay a lot more attention to where you're going to put one of these houses when they're a little bit more time consuming to move. You know, with an Otter portable, it's just flip the shack over and move to the next spot. Of course, when you're talking about a wheelhouse, it's a little bit more involved, so you want to take a little extra time to make sure you get that house placed accurately. Now, we haven't fished here, so we don't know how it's going to turn out, but I feel pretty good about where we're setting up right now. And most of this hump is sand. There's just a little bit of gravel spread mixed throughout the top. And what we found here on this edge at about 16, 17 feet is a pretty good concentration of rock right on the edge before it breaks out into deeper water. And if I was a walleye looking to eat a perch, this is where I'd show up to have lunch. So perfect. And all Dave's doing now is just throwing a landmark so we don't lose the spot. Now that we found it, of course, we punched a bunch of holes, even down to, there's about 6 holes within about 15 feet over here. We don't want to get them confused. This is the spot we want, and very often it comes down to confidence. I want to be confident that we get that house on the spot that we found, so it's going to be hard to miss that.
Let's get him.
Let's go get a house.
Let's go get a house.
There's not enough ice right now for me to bring the house out ourselves. I mean, the diesel's just not going to do very well on 8 to 10 inches of ice, or at least I don't feel comfortable with that. So the guys at Trapper's Landing, they're gracious. They're going to help us out, use the wheeler, and bring out the house to the spot that we've just picked out.
Oh, there you go.
What you got going there?
I think I got a little guy going.
Hit him! How's he feel?
That's pretty good, pretty good. Oh yeah, he's on there.
Of course, he'd come on the rattle reel, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Is he a walleye or what you got
I
going?
don't know. He's got a good head shake to him. We come to the leader.
You tied him 4 foot long, right?
Yep. Well, my 4 foot.
4 foot is 4 foot, Dave.
Oh, it's been fighting pretty good.
I was just about ready to put a new minnow on that rod there because we had a little action, or the minnow just come off, which they don't normally do that.
All right.
I got the good knees. Let me get down there and get that fish.
All right.
He's giving you the raspberries.
Oh yeah, nice walleye. Huge, but definitely nice fish.
There you go, buddy.
Look at that.
Get your hands wet. Nice.
My first Leech Lake walleye this season. Actually, it's been a long time.
There you go.
Nice. Nice, thank you.
You know, that would be a wonderful, wonderful leader. I think he's going to be just a little short of 20, or probably real close, but it doesn't matter. We've got perch from our South Dakota trip.
Yep.
We don't need to keep walleye.
No.
So, beautiful fish.
Cold, freshwater fish there.
I'm going to pop them out of there for you.
Yep.
Oh, piece of cake. Boy, you got it in there deep.
Nice. Well, we'll let this one guy go.
Absolutely. Well done, man. That fish, whoa.
He
Nice.
wanted to go.
Well, we've got, that one needs a minnow. Oh, obviously this one needs a minnow.
We need to regroup
Let's
here.
kind of get back into action a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for the help, James.
No problem. Next one's mine.
You got it.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, Strike Master was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. Strike Master, powerful, durable, reliable.
The WX2060 and the MX2040 from Skeeter Boats, loaded with a long list of standard features anglers want at an unbeatable price, including a Yamaha VMAX SHO 250 horsepower outboard, Yamaha T9.9 kicker with remote controls, Lowrance HDS 12 Gen 3 Touch at the dash, and a Minn Kota 112 Ulterra on the bow. The WX2060 priced at $59,995. The new MX2040 priced at $58,995. More comfort, more standard features. When you move up to a WX2060 or MX2040, you get more of everything.
VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the tungsten fly, fast-sinking VMC nymph and waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
We got a fish running here. We've got some dead stick rods. I've got some 32-inch tuned up custom dead sticks here. And Kuntz looked over and said, hey, look at that. And had a rod all bent down. Oh yeah, here we go.
Look at that.
Got him.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He's into that rattle reel over there. That's all right.
Okay, yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice fish.
Yep, I think he come off that other line.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
I'm digging, I'm loving.
That rocks.
I haven't caught a fish on the ice in jeans in a long time, Mr. Kuntz. You might as well pull this one up, Kuntz.
I'll get him.
Please, thank you.
Yep.
So we don't end up with a circus.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he's still on it. Nope, he just come off it. Yep.
Good. We'll take it.
Yep.
He's fighting real good. I don't think he's a giant, but man, he's got some strength to him.
Okay, is there one here too?
I haven't seen any movement on that rod yet.
Well, it's still probably best.
Yeah, I agree.
Get him out of the way.
I agree. Man, what a fight.
I saw that. Maybe doubled right over.
Yeah, just dunk like that.
So what action rod? What rod is that?
That's the dead stick. Just,
okay.
You know,
they
the
got a
32-inch dead stick, DS.
Cool.
Perfect for this. You know, lots of backbone, can handle fish from perch to trout to walleye, pike, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, that real soft tip so that fish can get into that bait.
I love the way you get a full bend out of that on a nice fish.
We're getting the full bend. What do we got going on down there?
He's coming up.
Here he comes.
You
got him. Yep. There we go. That's basically a kissing cousin to the one you had, buddy.
Yeah.
Here, let me see if we can get that one loose. No problem at all. You want to hold that just so we don't get in the way?
You bet.
Follow it down. Boop. Loose.
Nice.
Such a super fish. I'm telling you what, buddy. We got that storm coming in.
Yes.
We got real warm weather today. We're gonna get some precipitation overnight. We're gonna fish all night long. I mean, that's one of the advantages of the, you know, the hard side house. It's comfortable, you can sleep out here, and you wait for the fish to come to you, which is completely not our style, but it's working. All right, back you go, Mr. Walleye. Send friends, please. All right. Thanks for pulling up those lines. I think we would have had ourselves a heck of a mess.
Oh, she was running all over the place.
We're gonna have to do that kind of as like a just standard operating procedure. We get a fish on, a sizable fish, start pulling the rest of the lines.
Rotate fish, and whoever's next, the other guy gets the lines.
You're up.
I think that's awesome.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's drop them back down. You know, those bobber stops are a great way to reference so we don't have to pull the flashes out to see where we have to set them to each time.
It's all about efficiency, right?
Yes. Well, I want one on that dead stick.
Oh, that's the way to go.
That rocked. I just stepped over and I watched that thing go, ooh, there's a fish on there, there's a fish on there.
Yeah, it didn't even pull the drag. You know, the free spool?
Yep.
It didn't even get that far.
Wow.
You know, we've got such good weather tonight. I mean, it's 33, 34 degrees.
Yeah, gorgeous out there.
Yeah, you'd think the fish would be snapping, but we're seeing lots of fish come through. Just not very many of them are willing to eat right now. We got a major weather change, though, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
That should spike them.
I think so.
Oh. What do you got going there?
Minnow? Yeah, I don't get it.
Uh-uh.
Oh, there's fish on it. All it did was it like breathed.
Look at that.
And so, well, he ain't very big.
No, he must have just sucked on it and sat right at the bottom.
He's like, I give it all I got, man. If we were keeping fish, that would be a dynamite eater. That fish hit that bait. I mean, he's not hooked deep. He hit that bait like he was in slow motion.
Cool.
Yeah, slow motion. I mean, all I saw was just a whoop, whoop. That's the dead stick in action. I mean, if a guy wants to know why would you add a dead stick to your arsenal, that's why. That walleye grabbed that minnow and he had no clue that he was attached to a fishing rod. All right, buddy. See you later.
Good job.
Yeah, I mean...
We'd take a couple more of those dead stick rods.
Yeah, not a phenomenal bite tonight, but slowly piecing it together. And hopefully at some point tonight they break loose. You know, very often what will happen here on Leech or, you know, bites similar to this is you'll end up getting a flurry of bigger fish throughout the night. That really makes sticking it out here, you know, late into the evening worthwhile. I need a minnow.
Let me help you out there.
At Markham, we know being the leader in ice sonar performance doesn't mean we get to rest on our laurels. Introducing the new I-Series line of flashers. Every model in our new I-Series line combines a bright and vivid display with Markham's advanced sonar technology to produce flasher sonar units that offer a larger display and increased viewing angles without compromising Markham's legendary sonar performance. This winter, don't settle for anything less than an I-Series flasher from Markham, the most powerful high-performance flasher sonar units ever built. VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the tungsten fly, fast-sinking VMC nymph and waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Hey Kuntz, that rod's got a fish on it, man. Look at it.
Yep.
Get him. Fish, Dave, fish, 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 fish. Yep. Oh. Nice. That looks like a pretty good fish.
Oh, that feels good.
I hate to make all the rattling noise around you, but
That's
I'm gonna
right.
pull this up.
That's a good idea. Oh.
All right, that one's up. I'm gonna bet that's you.
Oh, he's right here.
Yeah, I think I was just wrapped up with you just a little bit.
Yep, he's right
because
here.
I got nothing. Either that or I completely botched the hook set. That is a sweet fish, buddy.
Look at that. Holy moly. Give me a little slack here. There we go.
You're gonna need one of those.
Oh, nice.
Perfect hook set, buddy. You know, when you're fishing these really small minnows on this light line, it's really easy to get them, you know, down inside the mouth. That one's right in the corner, right where you want to see it.
Yeah. Oh.
Definitely the biggest fish of the day, night, whatever you want to call it. I'd say, man, you're pushing 23, 24 inches there.
That is awesome fun. She fought nice on that
The dead stick.
dead stick. There you go. But it sure is a nice rod.
Yeah, just got a lot of play to it. You know, like a real soft tip,
Yeah.
good backbone. It's perfect for the situation.
Absolutely.
It's fun watching when they first hit that. You know, as you're watching that rod tip, you just basically see this little dump. It dives just a little bit, and then everybody kind of holds their breath. Was that real? And then zoom.
Yeah, that is good.
All right, man. We're not keeping fish tonight. It's the luckiest walleye on Leech Lake right now.
That's cool.
Yeah. Drop him back.
Head back.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go call your big sister and your mama.
Woo. Good job, Mr. Kuntz.
See you. That was awesome.
All right, so here's what we're using. Just the most simple gear. 6-pound test line. I've got a number 6 wide gap VMC hook and a split shot. I mean, this is back to the basics fishing here. Then we got a dead stick rod. We're using those because they do have that very soft tip. These fish are able to grab those minnows and start to pull on them without really feeling much resistance from the rod tip. And then on this end, using an Okuma reel. It's got a bait runner switch to it, which is really cool because I can set my drag where I want it. So when I go to pull on it, I've got the drag set where I want it to fight the fish. And then when it's sitting in the rod holder and that's engaged, there's almost no, I mean, you can't even imagine how easily that pulls out. Basically, all you have is just a little clicker in the spool there. So that's what we heard, that's what we see. We see that rod tip just dip just a little bit, and when that fish wants to go take the line, it's just free to run. And of course, that clicker gives it away that it's time to come close the bail, and all it is just push down on that lever. You're engaged just like a normal reel at that point. Set the hook.
Fish on. I mean, he took out probably 20 foot, maybe 10 foot of line with that clicker up. That was awesome. That worked perfect.
If you sleep through a clicker like that, you know, in a wheelhouse, you're not paying attention.
Right.
You'll hear that easy unless you got the radio up, you know. So it's been a great combination. I've never used them before. Just wanted to kind of experiment with them here in the ice houses, in the hardside house in the Glacier, and so far it's been working great.
It did.
I need a minnow.
Let's get one.
Well, we've had a pretty good night. We caught a couple cat naps there in the middle of the evening, but we did get interrupted by some walleyes, which was a lot of fun. Put a few fish here on the floor, but now the sun's up. And what we're noticing that's kind of made the decision to get out of the house pretty easy is we were marking walleyes coming through, and you can tell the difference on the markums, just real thick, heavy red bands. But now we're starting to fill up with these little perch, and anytime I start to see lots of perch running through an area, I know the predators really aren't on the prowl anymore. So we're going to go back outside and see if we can't chase down some walleyes like we usually do. So it's time to, you know, strike her up with the gear and yeah, a little perch. Little perch, exactly.
Like reaction.
It's time to get out there on the ice and see if we can't put some fish back on the ice the way we normally do it.
Yep.
All right.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand.
There's a flag right there.
Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Everything you'd expect from a premium quality fish house and so much more. Glacier combines superior craftsmanship and premium quality materials to produce a comfortable and enjoyable mobile base camp for your next outdoor adventure. Available in a variety of models, a Glacier Ice House offers more standard features, more usable space, and a better fit and finish than the competition. Visit our website at glaciericehouse.com to find a dealer near you and see why a Glacier fish house is the ultimate way to play.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, StrikeMaster was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. StrikeMaster, powerful, durable, reliable.
There he is. Ah, a little bit more weight to that guy. We're outside here now fishing. We started out the day overnighting in our glacier, which was a lot of fun. And Kuntz and I are out running around on this hump, seeing what we can find for walleyes. And of course, the peak bite windows on Leech are early in the day or late in the afternoon as well. So we're kind of midday right now, and any fish we can catch is a bonus. That's a nice eater. We're not keeping fish, but if I was, that one would be great for the pan. All right, I'm gonna get that fish loose, get him back down the hole. We haven't been keeping fish during our stay here on Leech. That probably won't change. We've got perch yet from South Dakota, so that one will be a great one to catch in a couple of years maybe. All right. And I upsized baits here a little bit. I'm fishing a much larger profile tingler spoon. That's the 3/16 ounce. Just wasn't getting much of a response on that rattle spoon, so decided to change it up. Here on Leech, of course, one of the primary forage species is that perch, and that's what that pattern is. It's got perch on the front there and just a silverback. Tipped it with a minnow head. Seemed to trip that fish's trigger. Hadn't been fishing it long, but I did get a good response on it, so we'll keep fishing it. And what we're starting to feel now is a drop in the temperature. We've got just a massive cold front coming. Today it's probably going to be a high in the mid-20s. By tomorrow the high is going to be in the -1 to 5 below zero. So huge change in temperature. Barometer starting to rise really abruptly now. We're hoping the fish fire up. Over the last 24 to 36 hours, the barometer's been really low and stable, and we've just seen really lethargic fish. So we're hoping the weather change actually gets them going. My guess is, though, by the time you get later into the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, once that front really settles in and those temperatures drop, fishing's gonna get really tough.
I've got a fair mark sitting right here right now. And I've gone from just absolutely stop dead. She loses interest, I get her worked up again, she'll come right back up to my jig.
I got one waiting for me in this hole. That wind is starting to get a little nasty.
Oh my. I'll tell you what though, if it wasn't for the striker gear, I'd be a lot colder than I am now.
Agreed. Yeah, in the last 20 minutes, I mean, the snow's really starting to blow around.
Oh yeah!
Yes, Mr. Kuntz. Feels better?
Just hammered it, yeah!
Blowing snow or not, here I come.
Just hammered it.
All right. What do you do with this thing? Is this like for your short game or what? Oh, I see. It's like this. Got it.
Just
that
hammered
works.
it. I mean, he's not huge, but he just crushed it.
Eater.
I went from kind of a shiver to fully warm.
I found another use for your putter.
That was awesome. Well, it switched up from that, what is it, a 3/16 tingler?
3/16 ounce tingler.
Yep, I went from a 3/16 tingler. Had a lot of action, but nothing to commit. So I went to that the 1/4 ounce rattle spoon in the same exact color. Got a big orange back on him, and this one here came in and just throttled it. I mean, he's not huge, but it's action. I'm gonna let him go before he freezes.
Glow goldfish.
It's a nice looking spoon. I'd eat that. There's another one down there. There he is again. Not much though. We're not talking 20.
What'd you say, upper 20s?
Like I said, a little nicer, but we're still not talking in the 20s what we're looking for. But there's 3 more fish down there. Take you, get you back. Get another minnow head. Well, they just come in stacked. There we go.
I'm trying to get my gloves on over here. I take the rod up between my legs.
Yeah.
I got a fish on it.
Yep. I'll tell you what, it's been nothing short of busy, that's for sure. Been
Well,
a lot
my
of
guess
fish.
is as the sun keeps getting lower, the fish are going to keep getting bigger and bigger. I mean, look at this. There's probably a 16.
Yep. And there he is.
Yeah. Just endless fish like this. Here, we'll do the elevator shaft, one going up, one coming down.
Oh.
Not the one you were after,
no,
I'm sure.
No. Well, there's been a lot of fish.
Well, I think we're going to have to call it. I know we're kind of getting to that part of the day where we're running out of shooting light.
Yeah.
Had a ton of fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's brutally cold right now. I think what we're going to see is some great ice made here over the next week, which is great. It's going to open up opportunities for all of us.
Yep.
We're going to be able to get out and fish a lot of new bodies of water. I think the irony from today is all of our biggest fish in our trip to Leech Lake came out of that Glacier hardside house fishing in slippers.
Yes.
You know, and we spent all day long out here running around outside of the house, freezing our you-know-what's-us off, and hey, we caught lots of fish.
This is fun though.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for that comfort.
They're really starting to suck up. You want to give it 10 more minutes after the camera turns off and see if we can't catch a big one?
Oh, I'd love to.
All right.
I'm not ready to go.
From Dave and I, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Just a little bit more. I'm not ready to give up.
No, let's get her.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.